Good morning and greeting to all of us. Introduce, my name Mera Apriska. At this English meeting, we will discuss one topic, namely this meaning of counseling. Allow our group to present. Okay, first of all, Fadila Fitriana is invited to explain the meaning of counseling.
Counseling. Counseling is a personal relationship that is carried out face to face between two people in which the counselor took that relationship with his special abilities provides a learning situation. In, the, in this case, the counselee is helped to understand himself, his present state, and the possibility of this future state that he can create by using his potential for the sake of personal and community welfare. Furthermore, the counselor can learn how to solve problems and find future needs. Next, according to experts, Jonas states that counseling is a professional relationship between a trained counselor and the client. This relationship is usually individual or one-on-one, although something is involves more than two people and is designed to help clients understand and clarify views on the spot of their life so they can make a meaningful choices for themselves. Meanwhile, according to the Minister of Education and Culture Decree concerning instruction of implementing teacher functional position and creditors state and guidance and counseling are assistance service for students but individually and in groups to be independent and develop optimally. In addition, the guidance provided also include social, study and career guidance through various types of service and support activity based on prevailing norms. Next, according to government regulation, secondary education Article 27, paragraph 1, guidance is assistance provided to student in a fraud to find a version know know the environment and plan for the future. Thus, this guidance students are required to be more sensitive to the surrounding environment and help with problem faced by students. Counseling function. There is a purpose in counseling guidance. It constantly has a vision so that the goals is achieved. Functions can be in the form of obligation or text that must be carried out and carried out by all teachers. However, especially for counseling guidance, teacher can give more authority to what has happened. The following function of counseling guidance. Number one, understanding function, namely understanding of the client's situation and condition, which is very necessary in solving existing problems. Number two, prevention fiction is a effort to prevent all bad possibilities that will occur can be inverted so that students are not wrong in making decisions. Number three, alleviation function, which is to provide assistance to clients before they face problems that might arise. Number four, function of maintenance and development means maintaining all the good things that exist in the individual, either from within himself or from external friction, can be interpreted as maintaining the property, abilities, talents, and things that come from the challenge, and maintaining things that have just been learning or have just been mastered. Counseling guidance principles. Counseling guidance principles are needed in carrying out counseling guidance as explained by the Indonesian Guidance and Counseling Association and praying in their books. There are several principles listed, namely: Number one, this is intended for all counseling. This principle means that guidance is given to all counselors, whether they have problems or have no problems, both children, adolescents, and adults. Number two, as an individual process, this principle explains that counseling guidance is a means of assistance as well as a person's individual improvement. Number three, em- emphasizes the positive. Centrally, this as a principle in counseling guidance because this is a way to build a more useful view of life. Number four is a joint effort because in counseling guidance it is not only from one point of view but from several parties concerned for a better resolution.
Type of counseling. Counseling education is a training institution for students who have various social, cultural, and physiological backgrounds. In achieving the aims and objectives of education, many students face problems and at the same time interfere with the achievement of education goals. The problems faced are many diverse, including problems personal, social, economic, religious and moral, learning and vocational. Counseling vocational. Counseling can also be called career counseling or employment counseling. Counseling apart from being will lead to effort to this action in the placement of workers. Also, help a client who had related problems, for example, in relationship with official of them and adjustment to new jobs. Counseling and marriage. Counseling family issues, including the relation between family members, father, mother, and child. Roles, then responsibilities of each member of the family. This counseling differs from the assumption that all family members are involved in the problem at hand. The first holds big cooperation necessary to find a solution. Some family therapists consider a family member's problems to be caused by their relationship in the family, while others see a family member's problem as neurotic of the whole family.
Counseling religion atau religion counseling, it aims to help clients who